Today it's bacon on bacon. We're making the bacon wrap bacon.
There we go.
That's last meal stuff right there.
Your executive chef here and your executive eater. I love that. Oh, look at that.
Woo, smoking.
Who has bacon wrapped bacon? You do, that's right. You're gonna learn it right now from Jason Ganahl, the man, the master, the myth, the legend, all the way up here in Colorado. Okay, who makes bacon wrapped bacon?
Jason.
Jason.
Pork belly is where we make the bacon from. If you look at it right here, it looks like a traditional piece of bacon. Right?
It does, you're right. So you have a couple restaurants, you've done that for how long?
6 years. We opened the first one up in Westminster, the second one opened here in Lone Tree, Colorado, and then we also are at Empower Field at Mile High Stadium.
Wow. And you got 4 kids?
4 kids. I wouldn't trade it in for anything.
No, not at all.
It's awesome.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I'm Jason Glover with Dad's That Cook. You know what? I've been cooking, I've been creating, I've been making dishes all of my life. I'm going around the country, I'm looking for dads who know how to cook.
Once you make this exactly the way I show you today, you're gonna wish you had more. So get the biggest belly you can find.
Find the biggest belly you can.
Imagine me being in college drinking beer, the biggest belly you can possibly find.
Because you need a shelf. You need that shelf, right? Exactly.
So we trimmed up the pork belly into these nice cubes, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next thing we're gonna apply is the best rub on the planet.
On the planet.
I used to do barbecue contests all over the country, and this is what I use. I tweak it a little bit more till I finally find something that everybody likes, and this is it right here.
And that's what you came up with.
This is it, yeah, this is it.
It's you. You got this all rubbed out. This is amazing. Look at all this stuff. Look at this
pretty,
belly.
doesn't it? Looks good.
It looks amazing, and you got your rub on it. I'm fired up, so I'm fired up.
Let's fire up the smoker.
Let's fire up the
smoker. Let's get this pork belly going. Let's get those aromas in the air.
Let's do it.
So let's come over here. This is a drum smoker, and you got these exhausts on both sides that pumps the air through. Hickory. Meat charcoal.
Meat charcoal.
That's a match made in heaven right there.
Yeah,
Look at that. And that's gonna give us the flavor and the taste that you can't get by cooking those in the oven.
That's gonna be amazing.
And we're in Colorado, so everybody likes smoking something up here. I stick to pork belly, but hey, to each his own.
You smoke whatever you want to smoke, as long as you enjoy it, right?
These are gonna go for about 2.5 to 3 hours at 250 degrees.
Okay.
So we put that GQ Barbecue, the rub on there. The Gateway drum is gonna do its thing and provide it lots of hickory smoke. It reaches an internal temperature of around 180 degrees, then we're gonna pull them off.
Okay. These look amazing. So we're saying this is halfway done, right? Yeah.
You can eat these right now.
You can just eat it like that, right?
Yeah.
Just like a little candy thing going
So good,
on.
but we're not done with them. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tenderize these. So we're gonna put this guy down in the bottom.
Okay.
Burnt ends back in here. Where's the one that I took a bite out of? We don't want to
over
put that
there
guy back.
somewhere.
There it is, right there.
Oh, you found it.
I'm gonna continue to snack
Again, those
on
are
that.
for friends.
And then we gotta add a braising liquid to it,
Okay.
right? So I'm gonna take a little bit of GQ Barbecue, the hottest. Everybody's got a different palate as far as what they think is
I
hot,
love
what they
spicy.
don't. So people that think is really hot, they get offended by this because they don't think it's hot
I
enough.
don't think it's hot enough.
That's why we call it
it's hot-ish. That looks amazing.
I used to always say there's a sound that initiates all good barbecue, and that's this sound right here. So the trick to making these tender is to create a braising liquid.
Okay.
And we want to get about 75, 80, 90% of these pork bellies submerged in that braising liquid. So then let's wrap it up super tight. So now this is ready to go back onto the smoker.
Okay.
We're gonna let them tenderize for probably about 60 to 90 minutes.
Okay.
What we're looking for, when to pull them off, is when they just get uber tender. 250 degrees on that drum smoke.
Okay, so we already had those guys on for how long before we pulled them off?
3 hours. So they were on for 3 hours, and then we just hit them into this foil package with the braising liquid for another 90 minutes.
Okay, great. Okay, let's get the bourbon going.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Holly is my 11-year-old, and she's taken over a lot of the responsibilities for the cooking on the family, particularly on the weekends. What I really love about that is the time I get to spend with Holly. And then we talk about it. Then when we go places, we talk about it. So I have been able to develop a bond with Holly over that. And hopefully the same can happen with my other children.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
what
go.
we're talking about.
We got the braised burnt ends. They've been braised, bro.
They've been braised.
They've been braised.
They've been
Look at
braising.
this. Beer, hottish.
Beer.
What more could you ask for? Look at that.
Let them hang out.
Look at that.
Oh, look at
Just-
that. Oh,
Look at that.
right.
Tender. That's the whole point, right? We just want them to just fall apart. Look at that. So it wouldn't be bacon wrap bacon unless we actually wrap bacon around the bacon.
That's right.
Right? So I'm going to take a layer of bacon
Okay.
I'm actually gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it about.
You're gonna cut it.
I'm gonna cut it about 3/4 of the way done. Now you can do it one of two ways.
One of two.
You can wrap
it around.
Wrap it like this,
Okay.
and then you can go right back around it like this, and then you
like
get the full
Wow, that's
on spectrum.
That's hardcore.
Of bacon wrap bacon right here. So you got a full on bacon wrap bacon pork belly, or the half roundabout.
Yeah. Just save yourself some room for some bacon later, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and season up the double wrap. And I talked earlier about GQ Barbecue the Rub going great on everything.
Yes.
I think bacon, it was made for bacon.
It's like the thing.
It is. We'll put a little bit of rub down there. The rub is gonna add flavor, but it's also gonna add color. We got 5 of these guys ready for the pit.
5.
Let's do it. Let's put
do
them
it.
on the pit.
Let's put them on the pit. The one thing I like about barbecuing is my clothes smell like barbecue, right? We're gonna make a sauce.
What goes in the sauce?
I don't know, you tell me.
But I want it to taste good.
Of course.
So we make it taste good by using my favorite barbecue sauce,
Yes.
the Hottish. So let's start with the Hottish. We don't
All right.
need to make a sauce with 15 different ingredients because this one already has 18 in it. So now that we have that, let's sweeten it up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's sweeten it up with some jelly. There's all kinds of jellies out there, but I'm gonna give you the secret weapon jelly, apricots.
Apricot. I love apricot.
So I like to use, because it's got some good kick in here already, and our sauce is a sweeter sauce, so I like to use 1 part apricots to 4 parts Hottish. Now we gotta bring in the troops. We gotta bring in the bourbon, the muscle.
Bring in the muscle.
We gotta bring in the muscle behind all this hustle we're out here doing
Hustle,
every
hustle.
single day, right? Now as much as you like, right?
Okay.
I like a little, just kidding.
I like a lot.
So we're gonna go ahead and put a healthy pour in there.
All right.
And that's everything you need. That bourbon's gonna bring that zing, that tang
course,
that you
yeah,
talked about.
right.
This is good as it is, but we're gonna make it even better. If we add heat to this, it's gonna loosen everything up and everything is gonna start hanging out better.
Okay.
So let's add this to the pit and balance everything out.
I was gonna ask, is it going on the pit?
This is the executive chef right
Executive
here.
chef.
This is Miss Holly Dolly right here.
Holly. So nice to meet you, Holly. How old are you?
I'm 11.
11 years old and she's smashing it in the kitchen. I love it, hanging with her dad. I heard through the grapevine there's a breakfast that you really like to make.
Pancakes.
She's so good at making pancakes. I'll come down on a Saturday morning. They'll be there. They'll be hot. They'll be fresh. They'll have blueberries inside of them. They'll have strawberries inside of them. And then if I'm good, she'll even make Mickey Mouse pancakes.
Can I come and hang out?
Can Jason come over, Holly? Will you make pancakes for him too?
Yeah.
That would be so awesome. I would love that. What are you going to do for us today? How are you going to help us increase the value of what we're going to eat tonight?
Well, I'm gonna dip some of these bacon wrapped in bacon in some delicious barbecue sauce.
Phenomenal. Can we do that?
Oh my goodness, Holly. Look at those bacon wrapped bacon. All right, so that's ready to go.
Yeah.
We got these beautiful bacon wrapped. They might be a little hot coming right off the pit. We're gonna let those probably cool off for a minute or two. But we do have these bacons that we seasoned up with the GQ Barbecue the Rub. I'm gonna take one right here. Help yourself. Cheers, these guys.
Wow,
right here.
cheers.
Cheers.
Look at this.
Billionaire's bacon right here. That's living right there, brother. That is living right there.
That's like a party on right there. Let's dip it.
All right, Holly, it's your
got it.
show. This might be a little hot. It's good. Go ahead and dunk it in there.
Got it flipping and dipping.
There you go. Beautiful, just like that.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. Look
Look at that. Okay, these look great.
All right, well, let's add them to the pit. So now what we want to do is we want to take them to the pit and let that glaze set up on there. Right now it's gooey, it's drippy, but if we take them to the pit, let them sit on there for 15 minutes, that glaze just gets caked into there, and it doesn't fall off, and it becomes a layer of flavor on top of those bacon wrapped bacon. Holly, you got shorter. What happened?
Oh, Holly, where'd you
Oh,
go?
there's Holly over there. Oh, good.
Holly,
Woo.
Jenna, that's your name?
Hot meat coming through.
Look at this.
Hot meat.
Oh, look at that.
Woo, smoking.
That looks amazing.
Smoking. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, here it is, people. There we go. Oh my God.
That's last meal stuff right there.
This is a big bite.
Oh, great bite. Do you wish we had more?
What I got out of that was that Hottish sauce that you got. It's not burning hot, you're right.
Right.
But man, it has this really nice tingle on my tongue.
Yeah, lingers. Jason, I just want to say thank you so much for coming visiting me in Colorado. I had so much fun with you, and you're welcome back anytime you want to come back.
Dude, I appreciate you having us because, you know, it's finding cool people like you, dads that love to cook, dads that make crazy good food that brings family together. That's what we're all about, and I appreciate your time, and I appreciate your kids helping out, your executive chef here and your executive eater. I love that. I love that. Thanks, man. You're awesome. He rocks. Don't forget, GQ Barbecue. Go check him out on YouTube. The man.
I'll see you over there.
Ganahl. We'll see you next time.